Hello Club, the Bradford Open 2025. Expectations are a little high because this is the home of my first ever 1020 plus rated round, as well as my first ever tournament bogey free round. If I could just do that again, that'd be great, but we're gonna go into it with just the bogeys could happen, but the real name of the game is get as many birdies as possible. This is one of my favorite courses probably in the world, so the vibes are just kind of high. First warm day disc golfing, at least for a tournament, in quite some time. And yeah, we got Paul on the camera, we got Bondi on the bag. No hot dog water today, but round one, we will see you in the booth.
Today we are playing the longs out here at Bradford Park, one of my favorite courses in the world. 375, hole number one, PD shot, lace it. Straight into the trees. Watching this back now, I was totally just aiming at those trees. Not much here. Little row of trees, forehand roller out of it. It's tracking nice. Not the best little curl at the end. Took me from maybe a 20-footer to outside circle to save par here on hole number one. Not my best bid. Bogey, hole number one. Get the nerves out of there. Doesn't really get much worse than that. Would have loved a par, but we are off. Hole number two is a par four. You pretty much throw anything you want over those rocks and take it. Not much to be greedy about on this hole. We have a little wind out there today. It's breezy. A little headwind here. I take my PA3 500 plastic. One of my favorite discs right now. I think I laced it, and the heady just says, nah, man, I'm not going to lift that for you. So, par four. I lay up, take my medicine. This is a course that I love. Fits my game. The shots just play to me. I feel like there's so many birdies out here to be had. So the main objective of this day was be patient. The birdies will come. I like my line, did not like the height. Hole number three from the longs. It's a tricky one. Nobody really plays it. So I think it's a hole that I'm definitely not comfortable with. A little pitch up. I was trying to give that a little run. I won't lie. And we tap in for par on hole three. Yeah, slow start. Hole number four, push hyzer up the hill. I think it's like 350. It plays pretty far, actually. We go PD. Love the line. You want to go straighter and lefter. That doesn't really make sense. You want to go further and lefter than you think on this hole. And here's a good putt to get us rolling. Yeah, right on the glow dot. We love it. Bondi loves it. Hole five. Maybe like a 260-footer, slightly downhill. Pretty tricky green to stick. I go PA3. Just a hyzer. Throw the shot, see what happens. Puts us into that tester range early on. Hitting one of these will get you rolling. Perfect line. Not quite the pace. Something I've noticed about myself is when I get into tournaments, I lose some rotations on the putt, but as of late, I feel like I've actually been putting beautiful lines on them. So as long as I get the height correct, I really enjoy the putt, actually. So, buzz in hand. Absolute tunnel shot. Just never got it flat.
Get to that path, you got a putt.
Got a little sneaky because I very easily could have been halfway down this hole, and I have a nice little window here. I got plenty of height to work with. It's up.
Oh, great.
I thought I made it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right. This hole is one of my favorite forehands. You take your pushy forehand disc, guys. Yeah, you whoop-ha that thing. And hopefully it's pretty good. I don't know. I'm going beat up PFN Star Firebird. One of my babies. Firebird SS, as some may know it. And it's so good. Until I hit that tree. Yeah, perfect line. Probably make the adjustment and go a little bit more stable during round 2. This one just pushed a little too far forward. Gave it an honest bid there. Clean up the par. Move on to the next hole. Combined hole 8 up next. This is a tricky shot. It combines 2 solid par 3s into what I think is a par 4, but I guess it plays as a par 5 now. Here we go. PFN Star Firebird. Little bit of flex. I'm loving it.
Yep.
Checks up. Almost as good as you could get. You'll see here, obviously I could have been, 5 more feet to the right, but I have this nice window up over the trees. I mean, we're still looking at 375 to the pin right here. I got the Scorpius in hand. Now, it probably looks like to you guys that I shanked it into the trees, but I actually only missed my height by about 1 foot. And it would I think at least got me down there for, a C2 bid at least. But fall down into the trees here. I grab a rock, something kind of stable, floaty. Hit it on kind of that air bounce turnover, kind of nose up. Pretty solid shot. Cuts me back out a little bit. And this is a putt that at the time I think I'm putting to save par. I think this is a par 4. I didn't know it was a par 5. So this is kind of a gut check, and we love it.
Great putt.
Really good feeling putt. Move us on to another par 4. I got my pulse in hand. You kind of just take something fast, crank it on a flexor, and try and bite off some distance. There's a few different ways to play this hole. You could play it conservative and play it almost as a 2-shot, like throw to the short. But I like to try and bite off some distance. Pretty good shot. We got the A4 in hand. Big window up left. Sod it off a touch. I won't lie to you guys. But it's just fine. And we tap that one in for birdie. Moving on to one of the tightest holes. Maybe one of the tightest holes in disc golf, really, but one of the tightest holes in Bradford. Can't remember how long it is. Maybe like 330. Just a laser beam. We got Buzz SS in hand. What else would be?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Buzz SS. Come on.
Let's go.
So pretty cool. Hole number 10 here. We got to be the only star frame on the day. That's right. The whole card. Snagged that one. 3 park jobs and 1 nasty putt. And then the Buzz SS is feeling good, and it kind of matches this next hole. You'll recognize the green, I think, of this hole if you're unfamiliar, but we just go classic hyzer pusher, Buzz SS. Gotta run up there and check the shot. It's
Hey
solid.
Bondi, do you have fond memories of this hole?
So we're not the hole almost tapped out on. For the
Almost.
hot dog water I would have. And I was blowing chunks right there.
If you know, you know. Tap in the putt. At this point, we're feeling good. We got some birdies racking up. And we're finding a rhythm. Putter's coming out of the hand clean. We got PFN Star Firebird here, a little more stable one. This is just a forehand. Slide it in there. There's a few trees to miss, a little bit of plinko once you're on the green, but gets me to about, we'll call it 34, 35, just outside the circle after I catch a late tree. And this is a distance I'm a little in between on right now. I've been working on a stepper, and I actually really like it, but that's in practice rounds. And one of my biggest things lately is working on pace control. And although I missed that one, I did really enjoy the pace of that putt. Quake in hand for the flex shot. Love it.
Yes.
Just one little wave over to the left. That'll do. You see the putter just to the right of the basket there. You see the chains moving. Card mate just dead center spit through. You can see I kind of pull that. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. The basket had me scared, but we get the job done. Move on to the next. This is another long pin out here at Bradford that not many people really play, at least in my experience. It's a sawed-off eagle for me. I used to go like buzz or, mid-range, and just never quite was the shot. So we go a little faster, but kind of treat it like a mid-range just to get a little extra speed. And we threw a pretty good shot on a tricky hole. Knocked that putt in there. And we're off. Hole number 15 at Bradford. It doesn't seem that hard.
Oh, not that guy.
There's a good gap just to the right. It's just a hyzer, but man, can it get you. I get a little lucky here and kind of miss everything. And I have, we'll call it a look. I wasn't really trying to make it. I was kind of trying to slide it right up there. We tap in, move on to the next. One of the most iconic Instagram ace holes. I'm sure you are familiar if you spend any time on Frolf social media. PA3, obviously, best throwing putter in the game. Tracking nicely, checks up to the right. Short enough putt, but the footing was a little weird here, so I was kind of trying to find like the back leg push off on this weird angle. Love it. Some people might see like an ugly floppy putt. What I saw all day here was like the controlled pace that I've always been just jealous of. Like the not worrying about comebackers pace. Just slow, controlled. We go Firebird. Pushy one. Hole 17. I think it's in the mid threes. It's a really nice shot shape. The green kind of trickles down to the right here where I ended up. Yeah, did not stick that one. As you just heard me talking about the pace on the putt, out of my hand, I thought that one was perfect. It's not a putt I was really mad at. I was, disappointed that it wasn't in the basket, obviously. But all in all, it kind of felt good. It was the same thing I was doing all day, it felt like. So, hole 18, that was just I don't know, we'll call it overcommitted, really. I just pull it to the right. You just got to get out the gap. Now, I don't have a full swing. That kind of curved tree is kind of making it so it's like a half arm. And you can see I just do everything I can to get some distance covered. Really all you can do. Do that just fine with the Scorpius. And we got PA3 in hand, 500 plastic. Just my baby right now. Absolutely loving this thing. Stable, sturdy. Slide it right up. And I will tap this one in to shoot a 7 under par, 10-14 rated round 1. To be in a tie for first place heading into round 2. This will be my first time ever tied for a lead. Maybe my first lead card in an MPO event. And I'm excited. Stay tuned for round 2 coming tomorrow, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Round 1 in the books. Started slow. Started with a bogey, obviously. Not the way you want to start it, but sometimes the bogey on hole 1, like the nerves drop. You're just like, well, it doesn't get any worse than that. That's kind of how I looked at it. Like I said, Bradford is such a comfortable course for me. I love this course. It's one of my favorite courses in the world. I've played it a lot. Obviously, I haven't played it in almost 2 years. But I feel comfortable out here. I know the birdies are gonna come, and through that middle stretch, obviously kind of turned it up. Missing hole 17 kind of hurt a little bit, but overall, feel good. Sitting in a tie for first, obviously, which, I've never been in this position, never been tied first. We're playing shorts round 2, which at Bradford, honestly, it takes away some of the par 4s, but the holes themselves don't change a ton. It's still a really similar layout. But I'm excited. This course just fits my game, fits my play style. A lot of control putter, mid-range shots. Just gotta make the putts. yeah, I'm excited. Felt good today. Didn't feel like anything special. It wasn't anything special, but it was just like, these are the rounds that I think should be like, maybe not my floor, but kind of my expectation of just relatively clean, make some putts, throw some good shots, and you know, it'll keep you in play. So super happy, super excited to play round 2. You guys will be seeing that one as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a comment down below. That helps the algorithm so much. Let me know how I can make these better. Let me know what you like about them, whatever you want. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you.